Cincinnati Bengals traveling to Baltimore to take on the Baltimore Ravens on NFL Week 13, Thanksgiving, on Thursday, November 27, 2025. My name is Steve, and we got your best bets video coming up for this game. We're going to cover 2 player props and a spread pick that I think are great value bets for this game. Let's lock in and get the sweep here on NFL Thanksgiving.
Well, my presence isn't real. It's another bet, one like this is scale. It's straight fire, all my bets straight from. You're in the house, that cab made now. Straight fire.
As always, my friends, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me. Always appreciate that. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of you guys' support as always. Let's lock in and make some money on NFL Thanksgiving. And first and foremost, as I said in our other videos, happy Thanksgiving to you all. I hope you guys are enjoying your day and enjoying your time with family. And obviously, you spent a little bit of time with me, so I'm glad to be here with you. It is a privilege and an honor to be joining you this holiday week, and I hope you guys have a great week and a happy Thanksgiving with your family. I'm enjoying some food, football, and hopefully we can pad your wallets as well, right? That's the goal. Trying to make a little extra money here for the holidays, guys. But looking forward to this game, obviously. Joe Burrow returning here for the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm excited about that. Obviously, as a Joe Burrow-Lamar Jackson matchup, this should be a great way to close out NFL Thanksgiving here. And like I said, we're looking forward to this game. So, couple quick things. I don't have a results recap for you, obviously, because we already did our results recap in the Lions-Packers video from last week. If you guys want to check that out. We did a full results recap for us, and then also for our comic cappers as well. Comic cappers around here are fire, guys. You guys absolutely kill it in the chat. I appreciate you all. I think the community appreciates you all. You guys drop some real heat in the chat, so keep it coming. Drop your favorite pick down below for this game. Put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and if your pick hits down in the chat, we'll include it in our next video. Great way to participate here at the channel and also to get some recognition for your pick, guys. Like I said, just a great way to participate in what we're doing here at the channel. So, appreciate you guys. And a couple other quick things. We'll have a lot of content, obviously, coming at you. We got videos out for our other 2 NFL games as well on NFL Thursday. We have a full NFL 13 week spreads and totals video out as well that you guys can also check out. So there's a lot of videos you guys can go check out if you guys are interested in betting on any of the other games or just kind of getting a rundown for the week. We did that as well, so just keep that in mind. Without further ado, though, my friends, it is time to get after it, make some loot. What do you guys say? So let's get into our picks here for today. Let's get this sweep. At number 1, I am going with the Cincinnati Bengals. +7 here on the spread versus the Baltimore Ravens. We got -110 odds here on DraftKings. I just really like this spot with Joe Burrow coming back for the Bengals. I think this is going to be a huge boost for their team. Big morale boost for everybody, obviously for their skill players on offense, and even for their defense. If they can get anything from their defense here, I think obviously they're going to have a good chance here to cover. The Ravens offense, really, since Lamar came back, has really struggled to find its rhythm. That's definitely been a big concern. They struggled to put the Jets away last week. They've struggled to put some bad football teams away. So I think that's definitely something you got to be a little concerned about. Lamar Jackson has 3 straight games under 60% completions and under 200 yards passing. So this offense hasn't been really dynamic. Even the running game's been okay. It hasn't been as dominant as we've normally seen it. So this offense is still finding its way, which hopefully, obviously, that somehow continues versus a very bad Bengals defense. But I think it's definitely worth something noting in this spot. Bengals obviously desperate. If they're going to make a run at the playoffs, it obviously starts with Baltimore, and they absolutely have to win this game. Even then, it's not looking particularly great for them, but if they're going to have any chance, obviously they got to win out, and it starts here with this game. This division is pretty bad, so there is a chance they could get back into it. They win. The Bengals could, the Steelers could easily lose to the Bills this week, and all of a sudden they're just 2 games back with, 5 games to play. Still time, guys. The season's not over yet. Obviously, if they lose, the season's over, but I think you're going to see the best from the Bengals here. I think Joe Burrow is going to be excited to be out there. I think Jamar Chase is going to ball out in this one. And I think the Bengals, at the very least, will keep this game close. It's a divisional battle. You usually get the best out of these 2 teams. Cincinnati has covered this number in 8 of the last 9 games versus the Baltimore Ravens. They love to see that. And I don't think the Ravens are worthy of this type of line respect yet. I think maybe if they show on a consistent basis they can handle teams at home and take care of business, then maybe. But they failed to cover the spread versus the Jets last week. And honestly, like I said, versus a Cincinnati team that I don't think is horrible. I don't think they're as bad as the Jets, obviously. I think they can hang around here and just keep it interesting here in Baltimore and hopefully have a chance to win. So like I said, I'm excited to see how they do. They don't have T. Higgins, so that's definitely a negative there. But I think Jamar Chase is gonna find holes in this defense. This offense, even without Higgins, is still pretty dangerous. Honestly, with like I said, with Chase in there, I think they find a way to get this done. So I do love it there, guys, for our number 1 pick. We're going with the Cincinnati Bengals, +7 here on the spread versus the Baltimore Ravens. We got -110 odds here on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 2, we got Jamar Chase, over 94.5 receiving yards here for the Cincinnati Bengals. We got -114 odds here on FanDuel. So I was on the phone the other day with Gotta Get the Bag, and he calls me, and he's like, or I'm talking to him, and he's like, hey, do you want to make some easy money this week? I'm like, I'd love to. You take Jamar Chase's receiving line no matter what it is. This dude's about to ball out. He's coming back after being suspended. There's no T. Higgins. He's obviously going to be targeted a bunch. This Ravens pass defense is not very good, which is obviously true. He's absolutely destroyed the Ravens in his last couple matchups. So I'm like, you know what? You make a pretty good case. So I had to look into it. It's the first thing I looked at on the board. I'm like, you know what? I think I like this a lot, guys. Like I said, I'm going to credit Gotta Get the Bag here for making me look here at Jamar Chase, but I have to take it in respect to him and respect to the channel. At the end of the day, guys, I'm kind of getting more into the thing where I like having my money on big-name players. Honestly, they're more apt to take care of you. You can trust their volume. You can trust their usage. There's definitely some good things about it if you can get a good situation for them, right? 2 games last season versus the Ravens for Jamar Chase. He posted 193 and 264. They don't have an answer for this guy. Obviously, if they were going to do something weird on defense, like triple team him or something, they would have done it in that last game. They didn't, so I still think he'll be okay here. I think he's definitely going to be challenged, but this guy is so good. Obviously, Joe Burrow is so good. Jamar Chase is probably going to be ticked off coming back after being suspended and not getting paid. He's going to be ready to hit the field with his teammates and with Joe Burrow being back. I think this is a good setup here for Jamar Chase. I really do. I think this could be an absolutely outstanding one. And the Ravens, like I said, still a pretty struggling pass defense, right? They played the Jets last week, so honestly, that makes the numbers look better because the Jets just are so anemic throwing the football. But the Ravens ranked 22nd in yards allowed to receivers this season. They've been pretty bad for the most part this season. They've had a lot of trouble there in the secondary. So, like I said, we should see that Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow connection rekindle here. I'm expecting a big game from Jamar Chase. I'm expecting a big game from Joe Burrow. I think the Bengals are going to play loose and have fun. They don't really have any pressure on them. They're 3-8, guys. It's not like they have to win the game. No one's expecting them to get back into things, but I just think in this game versus a team they really want to beat, I think they come out and play loose on Thanksgiving and have a great offensive showing. And obviously that leads to good things. So I absolutely love it there, guys, for number 2 pick. We're going Jamar Chase over 94.5 receiving yards here for the Cincinnati Bengals. -114 odds here on FanDuel. Okay, and finally at number 3, we got Mark Andrews over 37.5 receiving yards here for the Baltimore Ravens. We got -114 odds on FanDuel. Really love this one as well. Andrews is seeking to become the all-time franchise receptions leader. He's a few receptions away from that, so I do think he'll be targeted. And it's also a fantastic matchup. I think it's just a great matchup for him to do work anyway, regardless of any of that. He hasn't really hit this line much this season. He's hit this line like a couple times. He's not great to the line, but I think the books know where the weakness of the Bengals is, and honestly where the Ravens should be looking to throw the ball in this one, which is to Mark Andrews. I also like Isaiah Likely's receiving line at 24.5. I think that's very interesting as well. Definitely worth a look there as well. But like I said, great spot to attack. We're a tight end last week, Hunter Henry, who's okay. I'm very familiar with him. He just had 115 receiving yards versus the Bengals last week. So where the Bengals are particularly having a lot of problems is in the middle of the field with their safeties. They actually have a pretty good corner on the outside, but they have some safeties that just, I don't know what they're doing back there. Obviously, I mean, that's what Hunter Henry did last week, 115 yards. But I don't know if you guys remember watching the play where Colston Loveland of the Chicago Bears caught like a 50-yard pass. It was like a 10-yard pass and ended up taking it 50 yards for a touchdown because 2 safeties just decided they didn't want to tackle him. And it's pretty wild. Obviously, he was the tight end for the Bears, and he had a huge game versus them as well. So I think that's a problem, right? I think the safeties right now are a problem for the Bengals. The middle of the field in particular is a problem for the Bengals. I think this is where Lamar Jackson should be looking to attack this Bengals defense. He's actually 7 of his last 8 games versus the Bengals to this line, averaging 65 yards per game. So the Bengals really have had a problem for a while now, and Andrews should be able to exploit that. Bengals are 32nd in receiving yards allowed to tight ends. Have been absolutely horrid versus the tight end position. And visually, like I said, this is where I've seen the problems. When I've looked at them on tape, when I've watched some Bengals defense, it hasn't been good. We've seen tight ends absolutely kill them. So I think it happens again here. Andrews is also in a good spot where he should be targeted a lot. Love it there, guys, for number 3 pick. We got Mark Andrews. Over 37.5 receiving yards here for the Baltimore Ravens. Minus 114 odds here on FanDuel. All right, guys. That is going to do it for our picks. As always, if you guys enjoyed the content, hit the like and subscribe for me. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. I appreciate all of you guys' support. Like I said, happy Thanksgiving. I'm glad you guys took some time out of your day to spend some time with me. I do appreciate that a lot. It does not go unnoticed. I appreciate every view, every like, every comment, every share. I appreciate you all. And if you guys could do those things for me, I would appreciate it a lot. Like, comment, share, hype the video, whatever you can do. It does help me out a lot. So let's bring the good vibes on Thanksgiving and let's make some money. Outside of that, fam, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you guys all next time. Peace out.